What is going on, YouTube? Back with another episode of After the Whistle with Quincy AC and myself. It's been a minute since we but we're back. We took a little break, or I did, because I had the last episode today in my folder for like a month. I just was like, I'm gonna take a break. But we're back. We're almost at 300 subscribers. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Get us to 300 by the end of September, or when we should get there. We're like 283 maybe. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and help us out. We missed basically all of summer basketball. We didn't cover it at all, but we all knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, there's nothing really to talk about for real.
Team USA was going to win. We knew that was going to happen. Nothing else really. It's like such a dead period for basketball. So we're just going to jump straight into it. As we did with the previous 4 episodes, we're going to jump into our top 10 centers of all time. So if you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you go check out our point guards, shooting guards, and other positions. Today is centers. And today I have some honorable mentions. Patrick Ewing did not make my list.
Correct.
Dwight Howard, unfortunately, did not make my list.
Hey, he used to, but some guys took his spot.
And Robert Parrish did not make my list.
He wasn't even close.
Oh, really? He wasn't even close for you?
Nah.
So,
the honorable mentions are, Bob McAdoo, Wes Unseld, Victor Wembanyama. Those guys.
All right. So for my number 10 for my number 10 spot of centers, I have Mr. Willis Reed.
Wasn't expecting that.
Oh, really?
No, not at all.
Yeah, Willis Reed makes my top 10. I was really trying to figure out who I wanted to put at 10. There were so many guys like Bob McAdoo, like you said, Wes Unseld, Dwight. Who did I said Willis Reed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Willis Reed is in my top 10. If you're like really old and said George Mikan, and how was the dinosaurs? But like Willis Reed,
my number 10 pick, George Mikan.
Oh my god,
the Mikan Drew.
So
now I'm scared about your next selection.
No, so Willis Reed is a 2-time NBA champ, 2-time Finals MVP for the New York Knicks. 1 regular season MVP, 5-time All NBA, 7 All Stars, 1 defensive team, 67th in rebounds. He's probably he's between him or Walt Frazier, the greatest Nick of all time, or Nick of all time. I feel like if you sped that, I'd be like, what? So wait, I didn't pick George Mikan because it's like, dude, that's so old.
So Patrick Ewing is not the best Nick of all time?
Oh, I guess you could say that too.
No Jalen Brunson?
Nah, he's better than freaking Carmelo though. So, so at my number 9 spot, I have.
Wait, let me go. Let me do number 9.
Do number 9.
Let's alternate.
Okay.
My number 9 spot, 1-time MVP, Joel Embiid.
No, he didn't even make my list, dog.
Oh, come on!
I think all the guys are better than him and have better careers than him. I think it's just a lot of these guys have playoff achievements that Joel Embiid does not. My number 9 is the Admiral, David Robinson.
That's okay.
2 NBA titles, 1 MVP, 10 All NBA selections, 10 All Stars, a DPOY.
You got a guy on the list that I don't have at all. Then
8-time All Defensive, 2 Olympic gold medals, and a World Cup medal. That's what it says. He's 6th in blocks, 35th in rebounds, 45th in scoring. Yeah, man. I just didn't put Joel Embiid because like all these guys have. Oh wait, I think I may have messed up. Yeah, I think I may have messed up. I think I may have messed up.
You did 9, right? You did 9 players.
No, I did 10, but I think I may have messed up with one guy. If I had, I don't remember if I had him on my. Never mind. Um, I may have messed up, but we'll get to it. I may have messed up. I'm not sure. So at number what? Now we're at 8, right? Number 8,
Yeah, number 8.
I got Moses Malone. Um, I believe. Let me see. Where is he at? Moses Malone, NBA champ, Finals MVP, 3 regular season MVPs, 8 All Stars, or no, 8 All NBAs, 12 All Stars, 2 All Defensive Teams, 5th in rebounding, 11th in scoring. Yeah, that's Moses Malone at my 8 spot.
Busy. So at number 8, I also have Moses Malone,
Yeah,
Sixers legend.
Sixers legend. Is he greatest Sixer?
Um, I mean, kind of, yeah. Kind of, yeah.
It's right. Yeah, because he.
I mean, it's kind of a toss up between everybody. Like the top Sixers all are like kind of in the same range, you know?
Yeah,
I don't know.
because you
I
wouldn't
just
say.
feel like Allen Iverson just represents this more.
I see.
But
I think that. Yeah, when I think of like, I feel like when I think of Sixers, I immediately think Allen Iverson
yeah,
or Doctor J.
it's like Iverson, Ben Simmons, Dr. J, Moses Malone, Joel Embiid. Like that starting 5 just represents Sixers. You know what I mean?
That starting 5 was in the game. There's no shooting whatsoever. Spacing on that floor is horrible.
Dr. J can shoot in my team.
All right, yeah, when everybody's a 99 3 ball. So, did you want to give your number a 7?
My number 7 is David Robinson.
Okay. So you have him a little bit higher.
Yes, one spot higher, you know. I just feel he was really good. He was
Yeah,
just really good.
he was. I feel like because he played in a.
Two-time Olympic gold medalist.
I mean, he did play in a little bit harder era in terms of big men. Maybe I'm trying to think because it was he played.
I mean, there's so many great big men. He was always top 3 or 2, you know.
Yeah, played against Shaq and them guys. So yeah,
And he snuck an MVP out of there, you know.
that is true.
And 2 titles in the Jordan era. You know what I mean? I mean, it was after, but still.
I was like, and plus those titles, he was kind of like on the back end. But like, you know, he was playing with Tim Duncan. So I mean, like, you know. But anyway,
Tim Duncan was like a rookie.
So at my number 7 is Nikola Jokic.
Am I tripping? That's kind of low.
You think so?
I was.
See, this is why I think I messed up.
Wait, what number was that? 7?
Yeah.
Who do you have above him?
That's why I think I messed up because the next guy, I think I may have messed up.
Yeah, I think you have 9 players. There's no way.
No,
or you skipped somebody.
No, I just messed up. So, yeah, I think I messed up. So, Jokic, obviously a top 10 center by now. If you don't think so, argue with a wall. NBA title, Finals MVP, 3 regular season MVPs. He's had, 3 out of the last 5 or 3 out of the last 4? Come on. 4 all NBA selections. The man's literally been the best player in the league for the past 5 years, 4 years. He's probably going to go down if he plays the next couple years. He's probably going to go down as maybe the greatest offensive center of all time, if not just one of the better offensive players of all time. So that's why I have Jokic on my 7, and on my 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, yeah, my next spot because Willis Reed's 10, Davis Robinson's 9, Moses Malone is 8, Jokic is 7, and at 6 is Hakeem Olajuwon. That's where I think I messed up. Or is Hakeem a center or is power forward?
Hakeem's a center.
Okay, so that's why. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. So my list is fine then.
But Joker at 7, Hakeem at 6.
So I put Hakeem. I put Hakeem at 6 because, two-way ability. He's probably he's huh. What'd you say?
You're missing a guy.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, yeah, I am missing a guy.
That's what I'm saying. I knew it.
I am missing a guy. Oh, okay. So who should I put on my 10? I'll put
George Mikan.
No, I'm not putting George Mikan. I'll put
George Mikan has 5 NBA championships.
We don't care. He's old, dude. I don't care.
So is one of the guys you're about to have in your top 5.
That's true, but he's different. Plus, yeah, never mind. I'm not even gonna say that. I'll put Dwight I'll put Dwight at 10 for me.
Oh my god.
I'll put Dwight at 10. I'll put Dwight at 10. Dwight goes in at 10. Three consecutive DPOYs. I'll put Dwight at 10. So at my number 6, I have. So wait, hold on. Let me do this again. So for me, I'm saying Dwight at 10, Willis Reed at 9, Robinson at 8, Moses Malone at 7, Jokic at 6. So Hakeem will be my 5 then.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I missed the guy. My bad.
What number did I just do?
So technically, we will be on. So
6. I have to say my 6.
Yeah, who's your 6th?
My 6 is gonna be. My 6 is gonna be.
So did you miss one then?
No, I didn't miss one.
Did you not write it down?
I'm thinking if I want to do this or not.
Okay.
My number 6 will be.
Yeah, he's about to say somebody crazy. Just throw the name out.
These 3 guys that are next are kind of just interchangeable to me.
Okay.
Number 6 is going to be. Wait. Do I have this right? Yeah.
Oh my god, we totally botched this list first.
Because you messed me up. Now I'm like, wait a minute.
I know. First episode back, we're just botching stuff.
Okay, number 6 is gonna be. I will go with Hakeem.
Okay.
I'll go with Hakeem.
Okay.
Then number 5, I will go with Bill Russell.
Wow. Okay. So Bill Russell's a little bit lower. Okay. I put Hakeem over Jokic. So Hakeem is number 1 in blocks, 10th in steals as a center, which is, now that you really think about it, it's kind of like ridiculous. Like,
no, it is really crazy.
Like 10th in steals as a center, like that's wild stuff. Like that's just wild. He's 13th in scoring still, so still top 15. 14th in rebounds. I think he just, I mean, like I said, 1 MVP, 2 Finals MVPs, led those Rockets teams. to the finals and won. Um, I just think Hakeem. I think Jokic in the next couple of years will definitely pass Hakeem. But I think to me, I think the two way ability for Hakeem is just outshines Jokic in my opinion. Like that two way ability really just like I said, dude. I mean, you're like I said, number one in blocks, and you're 10th in steals as a center. Like that's like man, that's really something. So that's why I have Hakeem over Jokic. So who is your and you? So you just did your five.
Yeah, 5 Bill Russell, because I understand 11 championships, but bro couldn't score like that back then, right? You look at every other center from back then, they were scoring like crazy. This guy wasn't. Also, this guy, 11 championships, I get it. 5 MVPs at some point in his career and stuff like that, but he was on all NBA second team a lot. You know, he wasn't even on number one.
Nah, bro. I get
So
it.
my number 4. Wait, what'd you just do?
So I did five. So you still have to do four.
No, your 4 would be next.
So my four. At my number four, I have Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay. Wait, who's your 5?
My five was Hakeem.
Hakeem. Okay.
So at my number four is Shaq. Shaq probably. I mean, we all know this. The
Whoa! Wait a minute! No way!
So I mean,
no way!
So when you okay,
the amount of slander you give one of these guys you're about to say, and you have him over Shaq, that's crazy to me.
What do you mean the slander?
You talk so much trash about this guy.
Who?
Well, he's my number 4, Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, first of all, so Shaq is my 4. You know, obviously 4 NBA titles, 3 MVPs, 1 regular season MVP, one regular season MVP, 8th in blocks, 9th in scoring, 15th in rebounds. So like Shaq to me, like he was obviously super dominant for such a short period of time. Like it was like, but like after Miami, like we got to take that into account. Like I mean, like we can't just like look over that.
Like, I mean, but the thing is, you're I know what you're saying. You're saying just from Lakers time period to Miami, not that long. But even so, that's 8 years. Like that's a pretty long stretch to be that dominant for. And he wasn't even just dominant for then. He was also dominant on the Orlando Magic.
No, I get
Ever
that.
since he was drafted, he was dominant, but then he just took it to a whole another level when he got to the Lakers because how big he was.
No, I get that. But if you were to take that 8-year stretch, you could argue he was probably number 1. But like after that, dude, like we gotta take that into consideration. Like that, like Phoenix, come on. Cleveland, come on. Boston.
I mean, at this point, this is like bottom feeder of his career, you know. So we're taking that like bad part and talking about it right now. But I mean, like that's just because the game was changing. He was injury riddled like crazy.
You have to take that into consideration.
I know you got to take that into consideration, but what he did for the first 15 years of his career was amazing.
This is true.
Drafted in 92, and his last peak year was like 06. In 05 or 06, whatever year it was, he was second in MVP voting. That's how dominant he was.
Let me go look at this. Shaquille O'Neal. I just think, so for me, I don't know, man. Like I just look at that last part and I'm like, you're not, dude. You're like, if you were just retired, like after Miami, like, man, like you'd be so much better off. But then it's like you got traded to Phoenix, then you went to Cleveland, then you went to Boston. Like, bro, come on. You said in what year? You said what?
Either 05 or 06, whatever year it was. He was second in MVP voting.
He was second MVP voting with 22 and 10. Wow.
That was really good back then.
That's, I would say that's just such a different game we live in now, because that's
literally
what, like, I'm trying to think.
That's like John Collins numbers on the Hawks.
I was about to say who, like, I'm trying to think of somebody who like averages that like now.
No, that was literally John Collins on the Hawks.
Wow. Like, I guess I look at these numbers and I'm like, this isn't anything special. Like, this isn't really.
Yeah, John Collins, 21.6 and 10 rebounds.
Yeah, so I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, that's not anything special. But like, it's crazy because like, okay, so like in
We just have to understand it was a different game back
no,
then.
I get it, I get it. I get it, but like, okay, in 97, he averaged 28 and 11 and a half, and he was fourth.
That's like Luka numbers.
Yeah, but then you're telling me what, like 7 years later, he puts up less stats and he's second.
Because that was dead ball era. Like, the rules changed. There was a lot less scoring, you know.
Like, he averaged 28 and 12. Like, dude, these numbers are actually kind of crazy. Like, dude, what the hell? Like 28 and 10, 28 and 12. Dude, he was a pretty good passer. I mean, 3.5 assists. Like, for somebody his size, that's not bad. 3.5 assists, 3.8 assists. I'll take that.
I mean, even when we look at Boston and Cleveland and Phoenix, like, dude, he was putting up. He put up 12 and basically 7 in 20 minutes. Like, that's like pretty good, you know?
He played 37 games.
Oh, I was looking at Cleveland where he played for
53 games. Yeah, that's
again, also, you know, he was old and injured.
Yeah, that's also not
but
good.
Still he was like probably like 340 at that point. He's probably like 340, old, injured.
But like, I also take it
2010.
I also take into account that if Shaq had trained a little bit better, he could have been dominant for a little bit longer. He could have gotten at least 2 more years out of this. Like, if he didn't like just take working out, like if he took working out like super serious, like Kobe.
Dude, bro, I never realized how insane his rookie season was. 29 and 13 as a rookie is insane.
Wait, where do you see that? Because his rookie season was in 92.
Oh, my bad. My fault. That was the second season. Hey, even for a second season, that's insane.
Like, that is crazy. Like 29, 13, and 3 blocks, and that only got you 4th in MVP voting?
Bro, imagine if Victor Wembanyama puts that up next year.
He'd probably would he win MVP? Probably, right?
Nah.
Because the Spurs
won't win.
Yeah, the Spurs wouldn't win. Okay, what if they got like the 8 seed?
Maybe, man. Maybe.
Oh, man. So, yeah, my number 4, it's Shaq. His back end of his career, the last 3 to 4 years, which is not really good. But if you want to say he's higher, I'm also not going to fight you on that either. You said, so your 4th was Wilt.
Yes, my 4 is going to be Wilt Chamberlain.
Okay.
Have him higher than Bill Russell. It's just like, I feel Wilt Chamberlain from what I know, you know, I feel like he's provided a similar level of defense to Bill Russell, but just was so dominant offensively. Like, yeah. Look, Bill Russell was averaging what, like 16? Bro, Wilt was averaging like 50. Like almost triple the point. That's like triple the points.
So, did you want to do? So that was our 4. Did you want to do your 3?
I'll do my number 3, who I think is Nikola Jokic.
Oh, wow.
3-time MVP, 1-time champion, still in his career. Like, he's not even done yet. What he has done to the game is just insane. He's the best passer of all time as a big man. Mm-hmm. Like, his worth to his team and the game is just insane. Like, it's on a whole nother level. I know as a Joel Embiid fan, you know, I try to talk down on him, try to make it seem like he's not as good as he really is, but he's an amazing player and very skilled, and
yeah,
dude can jump 2 inches off the ground. Like, that's insane. Like,
yeah, I think obviously he's top 10 for centers. I think I just had him a little bit lower. He still has a lot to prove. He still is going to play 5-6 more years in the league, if not longer.
Yeah.
It's not even because he's gonna get, because he doesn't rely on athleticism. He doesn't rely on jumping out of the gym and dunking on you. Like, his game is more methodical, so you don't really have to worry about him getting hurt. So I mean, he could still play at this level for the next 5 years. Um, I think he probably walk away with another ring. I don't know if he'll get another MVP because voter fatigue is a thing, unfortunately.
Hear me out. Nikola Jokic mixed with Derrick Rose. Is that the best NBA player of all time?
Probably. Either that or like, dude, it's either that or like Allen Iverson, but he's just as tall as like LeBron.
Allen Iverson mixed with LeBron.
No, or like Giannis Antetokounmpo with Curry shooting. Like, dude,
Yeah.
that's God, dude. Like, nah, like the NBA would have to ban him from the league. Like, could you imagine somebody who's 7 foot?
Imagine this. Thon Maker of LeBron's talent. Yo, that would be insane. That's a demigod right there.
Like,
That's basically Victor Wembanyama.
could you imagine like Giannis? Not like Giannis with James Harden like ISO scoring.
Yo, that'd be insane.
Like, dude, like he's sitting there stepping back on you, like he hitting threes over you, getting 4 point plays, and then if he drives past you, he's dunking on you. Like, there's absolutely no way to guard that.
What about a 7'3" LeBron? LeBron's just 7'3". Still has the same abilities.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh, dude, we're
Still
making
has that 40-inch vert.
we're like making the craziest players. He would have
Zion Williamson with Mikal Bridges' health.
dude. Like, could you imagine Ben Simmons with Klay Thompson shooting?
Oh my god, I wish that was real.
If that was, dude, I remember Ben, dog. I remember like
I remember that one game. He was in the corner with the shooting sleeve. Oh my god.
I remember, dude.
He made that 1-3.
There was comparisons. He's the next LeBron. And I was like, oh.
All right. Who's your number 3?
Oh yeah, then my number 3 is Bill Russell.
Okay.
11 chips, will never be touched.
Don't say that now. Victor Wembanyama could come in here real quick and just
nah.
imagine if the Spurs get Cooper Flag. Yo, the league's cooked.
At least. Nah, I think, obviously 11 rings, doing what he did. Probably one of the best defensive players at 6'9". Yes, the scoring numbers aren't there, but Bill Russell. Let me see. So
he's defending plumbers.
I mean, this is true. I mean, but he's second in rebounding, and 119th in assists, which is weird. But yeah, Bill Russell, he's at my number 3. So who's at your number 3?
My number 3 is Nikola Jokic. I already said it.
Oh, so I had to go with my number 2 now.
Yeah, you're number 2.
So my number 2 is Wilt Chamberlain. I think Wilt is just go look at his numbers, dog. Like, this man averaged 27 rebounds his rookie season. He had 3 straight. Then he followed it with 3 straight seasons of 20 plus rebounds. That'll never happen again. That'll just never happen ever again. Like 33 and 24. That'll never happen. Nobody will ever average 50 for a season. This is wild. He's doing all this in Converse.
Facts.
Like, he averaged 39 for a season. Like, these numbers will never. He has the most unbreakable numbers in pro basketball history. Like, none of these numbers will be touched ever. And that's why, obviously he has some achievements. He's won. He's first in rebounding all time. He's 2-time NBA champ, 4-time MVP, 10-time All NBA, and 7-time scoring champ, and 20,000. If you know, you know.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
Bill Russell has only been first team All NBA 3 times.
Well, when Wilt's making it every year, then you can't do nothing.
Wilt Chamberlain was it 7 times.
Yeah, when Wilt is sitting there making it every single year, you're not gonna make it.
Bill Russell was all defensive team only once.
But also,
Wilt Chamberlain was twice.
but in their time, they didn't track blocks. They
I
didn't track.
guess. Yeah.
They didn't track blocks and they didn't track steals. They only tracked points and assists and rebounds. So those are
But
two
they were
major.
going off the eye test.
Oh yeah, that's true too. So who's at your number two?
My number two is Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq.
Is Diesel.
Very dominant man.
Diesel.
Also, I just want to say this now. Because he is a center. Tim Duncan would be number 2 on my list, but I didn't want to get in that argument just like last time. So, yeah, guys. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, God. I don't mean like I don't. Never mind.
We'll just leave it as that. We'll just leave it at that.
And our number one is probably Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, man, just the GOAT. It's like he has a perfect career.
He does.
Nothing wrong.
6 NBA titles, 2 Finals MVPs, 6 regular season MVPs, which I believe is the most of all time. 10 All NBA first team selections, 19 All Stars, 5-time All Defensive first team selections, 2nd in scoring, 3rd in rebounds, 3rd in blocks, and 49th in assists. He's probably he's top 5 all time NBA history. Top 3 probably. Not gonna get into that. Some people are gonna be like, "Oh, what about Kobe?" Shut up. Just not even gonna get into that today. So that is our top 10 centers. Now I'm gonna have Jaden blind rank these NBA players 23 or no, yeah. Are they 23? Let me see. I gotta make sure.
There's 23 players.
We're not blind. Under the age of 25. So we got these players are under the age of 25. He's going to be blind ranking these 10 NBA players that are under the age of 25. First name we got up, Ja Morant.
Ja Morant. I'm going to
let me make sure I have 10 first.
Yeah, knowing you.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have 10.
Okay. I'm going to put him at number 4.
Okay. Number 2, or the second name we have on our list, Mr. Scotty Barnes.
I'm going to put him at number 5. Wait. Would I have Ja Morant at 4?
At 4.
Okay, I'll have Scotty Barnes at 5.
Tyrese Maxey.
I'll have Tyrese Maxey at number 3.
So he's over Ja.
Yes.
Really? Okay. Evan Mobley.
Oh, man. Okay. I think Evan Mobley is probably better than Scotty Barnes, but, it's kind of even hard to tell. So we'll have we'll have Evan Mobley at number 6.
I'll say Scotty Barnes was an all-star this year, so...
Yeah. The thing with Mobley is we always look at him just for potential, but we never look at him what he's doing right now.
He's one of the best. He's one of the, I would say you can argue he's a top 3 defensive center.
He's played power forward.
That's true.
Yeah.
Next name we have up, Franz Wagner.
Okay. I'm going to put Franz at... so what was Mobley at?
So you have Ja at 4, Scotty at 5, Tyrese Maxey at 3, and then Evan Mobley at 6.
6. So we'll have Franz at 8.
Next name up, Victor Wembanyama.
We'll have Victor Wembanyama at number 1. Wait, how old is Luka?
He's under 25.
Oh, no. Wait, is he not 25? No way, he's 24 still.
Let me see. I believe he might be exactly 25. Let me see. He is exactly 25. He will be 26 next February.
Okay, and this is under 25, right?
25 and below.
Oh, Ah, okay, okay. Next person.
Wait. So you had Vic at 1. Next name up, Paulo Banchero.
Paulo Banchero. Okay. I have to just be like, all right, this guy's taking a step next season. We're just gonna have to put him in number 2 because I can't put him below Franz.
No, he's definitely not worse than Franz. Definitely
He's
not.
not worse than like Scotty Barnes and all of them.
Next name up is Alfred Sengun.
Okay, Sengun below right above Franz, below Evan Mobley.
So it's 7.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. Next name up, Cade Cunningham.
Cade Cunningham. See, I would probably have him like he's like in that same category as a Franz, but no, I mean yeah.
What do you mean
Okay,
same category as Franz? Cade Cunningham is better, but all right.
no, not necessarily speaking. Not necessarily speaking.
Did you see Franz in the playoffs or
Hey, listen, buddy. You never even seen Cade in the playoffs. But
dude,
look. Hear
his
me out.
team sucks.
Hear me out, buddy. Hear me out. Yo, Cade, he is a first option caliber player. But right now, Franz, as a third caliber or third or second caliber player,
Second.
he is better than Cade as a first option. Franz can't be a first option, but he's still better overall than Cade, who is a first option.
So would the Pistons be
It's
better?
it's like me saying Klay Thompson back in 2016 was better than Kemba Walker.
So would the Pistons be better or worse as Franz Wagner as their best player?
They would definitely be better, for sure.
Definitely be better for sure.
Yeah.
Cade put up 22 and 7.
And
and he's not playing with Paulo Banchero. He's not playing with Jalen Suggs. He's not playing with Markelle Fultz or Cole Anthony, Wendell Carter Jr., Jonathan Isaac. The list goes on.
yeah, but the Pistons definitely would have got more wins.
Really?
Yeah. Because Franz would be more of a connective piece that can just like bring out people. And plus then Jaden Ivey would have been like starting at that point. They would have actually gave him the ball. So he would be able to run point, like which is his dominant position.
So with the
And Franz, as a whatever option he is playing off ball, he could have easily had some crazy scoring nights.
but Franz can't really. I mean, he can, but he can't really shoot.
He can shoot.
He not from what I saw in the playoffs.
Dude, it's the playoffs. We're talking about regular season.
Okay, let's go look up Franz Wagner. So Franz Wagner this season put up. Oh, he can shoot, right? That's what you say. He can shoot.
Yeah, he can shoot.
Oh yeah, he shot 28% from 3, bud.
Okay, but
That's pretty bad.
Listen. It was a down year. That's all it is.
I would say, yeah, he literally had a down year shooting from 3. The year before he shot 36%. This year he shot 28%.
It's just a down year. It's all it is.
And in the playoffs he shot 26%.
Okay, again, playoffs. First time. Playoff jitters. Okay.
I don't
Thing
think
is,
I don't think Franz is better than Cade Cunningham.
hey, that's not what 2K says.
Oh my god, this guy. So Cade Cunningham is
I only have a spot below Franz, so
you have
yeah.
9 and you have 2. Oh no, you have 9. You have 9 and you have
9 and 10.
Yeah, you have 9 and 10.
Yeah. Oh, brother. I'm scared. Do you have these names written down already?
Mhm.
Okay. Give me the list. Just give me the name, bro. Just give me the name.
What do you mean give you the name?
I need the name.
Rank Cade first.
Bruh, I said it right below Franz.
Oh, my bad. So the last name you have up was Jaren Jackson Jr.
Ah.
So to read off the list once more, you had Victor Wembanyama at 2, you had Victor Wembanyama at 1,
Don't do
Paulo
it.
number 2, Tyrese Maxey at 3, John
I
Morant.
have. I would have.
Wait, hold on. I'm
Max.
gonna read the rest. I'm gonna read the rest to see if you cooked up. You had Vic at 1, Paulo at 2, Tyrese Maxey at 3, John Morant at 4, Scotty at 5, Evan Mobley at 6, Sengun at 7, Franz Wagner at 8, Cade Cunningham at 9, and Jaren Jackson Jr. at 10. So what would you change about your list?
Well, obviously, I would have Jaren Jackson Jr. above Evan Mobley.
So you would have him at 6.
Wait, no. Who's 5?
At 5, you had Scotty Barnes. So first, let's just start off. Who's the worst player on this list?
Worst player on the list is it's probably Franz.
Oh, but when I okay.
Dude, they're like it's Cade or Franz. Like,
I mean, okay. I mean, I'm not. I like Mobley. I think, like you said, a lot of it when we talk about Mobley is if he can take that next step. If he can.
Are you trying to say Mobley's the worst person on the list?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just
okay. I was about to say no. He's worse than Franz.
No. I think Franz is the worst player on the list, but not like. I think he's the worst player in his bunch, but I don't think he's like bad. Like I don't want anyone to think I think Franz is bad. I think Franz is good. I think, but he was given a lot of money this year, so we'll see. I mean, I think you're right with. People are going to say it's too early for Vic. I think you're right with Vic. I think Vic is the best player on this list. I think you have Tyrese Maxey a little too high, in my opinion.
No. He's better than John Morant.
I don't. John Morant was MVP candidate when he was playing. So
that was years ago, dog.
That was like 2 years ago. Stop.
And that was a very long time ago in NBA terms.
Wow. So we're not gonna sit here and act. First of all, I'm not gonna allow you to disrespect John Morant like he didn't have the Grizzlies rolling.
No, he didn't. Tyus Jones did.
Bro, please stop. Please, I need you to go ahead and stop.
Hey, I'm being for real. They played better without John Morant. See, so here's my thing. This kind of goes. Look. I would say John Morant is the better first option than Tyrese Maxey, but Tyrese Maxey is a better player as a second or third option.
So who do you think will have the better career when it's said and done?
I think better career will probably be John Morant, but better player will probably be Tyrese Maxey.
So mind you,
unless John Morant makes a crazy jump, which I don't see happening. I see him staying around that same range where he's at right now.
But mind you, in 2021, 2022,
yeah, I understand that. That was 3 years ago.
Grizzlies won 56 games, and John Morant averaged 27. And
yeah, 3 years ago.
And they lost in the second round to the Warriors.
3 years ago.
And then the very next year, he was 12th at MVP voting, averaged 26 and 8 with 6 assists. And the Grizzlies won, let me see how many games. They were second in the West and finished with 51 wins. So how quickly we forget. And mind you, guess who wasn't there? Oh, wait, yeah, he was there still. Damn. Really?
But guess what? Do you see what Tyrese Maxey did in the playoffs this year?
Yeah, I did.
What John Morant do? Oh, he wasn't there.
See, this is what I'm saying. Out of sight, out of mind. Everybody just starts forgetting that. Oh, man, like, come on, man. Now we just forget what John Morant was. Come on. This man was literally top. This man, like, who was playing was.
Yeah, but he might not even be that no more.
Come on, dude. Did you see what happened on his first games back? Did you see that? Or like, am I?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He was going off.
Like, am I missing something? Like,
he was going off. He was really good when he came back, but he didn't stay though. Oh dang it! Dang it! Everything with John Morant. Oh dang it! Dang it!
So you have Tyrese Maxey at 3. You have Paulo at 2. I'm okay with Paulo at 2.
I'm not. I think John Morant's better than Paolo can.
No, bro. No. So okay, yeah. No, bro. Yeah. No, you can't.
I think he is.
You can't do so. That means you think Tyrese Maxey's better than Paulo.
I think he is. Yes.
Dude, what? Dude, okay, this is a lot of Sixer bias, bro. Like, what? Did you not just see what Paulo Banchero did in the playoffs?
I saw what Tyrese Maxey did though.
Oh, yeah, and dude, okay, like Paulo. First of all, one gets to play with Joel Embiid, the other gets to play with Franz Wagner. As we just said, Franz Wagner is the worst player on this list. So one gets to play with Joel Embiid, who you just said was a top 10 center already. One gets to play with Joel Embiid, and the other gets to play with Franz Wagner. Wow. Yeah, it's real easy when you're playing with Joel Embiid. It's real easy. Guess what Paulo did in the playoffs? 27, 8, and 6. Took the Cavs.
And you don't think Tyrese Maxey did better?
I don't think I think we need to pump the brakes a little bit. I think Tyrese Maxey had this breakout year, which was amazing, but
did he not have a better season than Paulo? As a second option, remember that. As a second
yeah,
option.
again, Paulo is the one, and he's better.
And he averaged.
You saw
22
what happened.
6.
What happened when Tyrese Mack? What happened when the big fellow went out? What happened when the big fellow went out?
Again, second option. But look,
no.
Paulo,
If Tyrese Maxey
is
who you say he
Tyrese
is,
Maxey
what happened when the
7.
what happened when the big fellow went out? Oh wait, where were they seated when the big fellow went out? First of all, where were they seated when Joel Embiid was healthy and they were rolling?
Understand.
So when Tyrese Maxey got his chance to be the first option, where did the Sixers end up? Did they end up in the play-in? Yes or no? Were they playing the Heat? Yes or no in the play-in? All I know is Paolo Banchero, the first option of his team that doesn't get to play with an MVP and a top 10 center of all time. They weren't in the play-in. Last time I remember. I can tend to forget a lot of stuff very quickly, but as I remember, the Orlando Magic finished 57-35. They were the 5th seed in the East.
That's how I feel about that.
And they took the Cavs to 7 games, and that's because Paulo look what he was doing.
I understand. But Tyrese Maxey played better in the playoffs.
He plays with Joel Embiid, so of course he's going to play better. He was playing
with Joel Embiid, but he was averaging 30.
He plays with Joel Embiid.
What that got to do with anything? How is the number one option?
It's easy for you to average these numbers when you're playing with what you just said. When you're playing with an all-time great center, according to you, it's easy to do what he was doing. Clearly. What happened when Joel Embiid was out of the lineup? What happened?
Tyrese Maxey was still cooking up.
Were they winning? Yes. Were they winning ball games? Yes or no?
They ain't have no center. What was they supposed
to do? But Tyrese Maxey's the first. If he's if he's what you say he is, then shouldn't they But
Tyrese Maxey was still balling out.
I'm not saying he wasn't balling out. But it's easy to ball out when you have Joel Embiid.
But we had Klay Thompson as we almost had him as a top 10 shooting guard of all time. Warriors would suck whenever Curry was out.
I wouldn't say when they would suck, but okay. I believe the games that Curry was out, Klay Thompson averaged 25. They still made the playoffs.
Sixers still made the playoffs.
I don't even know off the top of my head. I don't even remember during the Warriors' prime. I don't remember a time that Curry was. I can't remember a time right now off the top of my head that Curry was all out for an extended period of time. We only saw Klay Thompson because Klay Thompson was also out for 2 years. So if Klay Thompson was out,
that's actually also hard just because he also had Andre Iguodala and then they had Kevin Durant as well. Man, this team was too stacked.
But also, I'm thinking if Curry was out, Klay Thompson was probably out too because Klay Thompson was out for 2 years. So
no, I'm not even talking about that. That's after the dynasty. I'm talking about from 2015 to 2018.
But I think Curry played though. I can't remember a time that Curry was out for a long while. If Curry, he probably, he came down with an ankle injury, but
yeah, I feel like he was out for a month at some point during the.
So in 2015, he played 80 games. 2014, 2015, he played 80 games. That was his first MVP season.
Yeah, that was the MVP season.
2015, 2016, second MVP, played 79 games. The next year, 79 games. 17, 18, he played 51, but obviously they had Kevin Durant. And then
okay. I think that's the year I'm thinking of.
18, 19, I mean, he played 69 games. And then next year he played 5. But then, like I said, but he got hurt.
I know.
But Klay Thompson was also out that whole year and all of 2020. And then when they came back 21, 22, they won a ring. So, like, that's what I'm saying. I can't remember a time that Curry was out for an indefinite period of time that the Warriors was just like, they just fell off a cliff. Because
okay, but still.
Look at what the Sixers were. Weren't the Sixers the 1 seed? And they like plummeted. They went all the way down when Joel Embiid went out. And if Tyrese Maxey is what you're saying he is, I'm not saying, I don't want anybody to think I think Tyrese Maxey is bad. I think Tyrese Maxey is great. But I think we need to pump the brakes on it a little bit because he had a good season. I mean, like, I mean, look what Paolo is doing. He's not playing with another top 10 player. He's not even playing with a top 15 player. He's not even playing with a top 20 player. Is Franz top 25?
Dude, the thing is though, we didn't even plummet. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I understand, like,
you were in the play-in.
Yeah.
That's plummeting. You went down 7 spots. That's plummeting.
No, it's not. You want to know why? In the East, the 7th seed, the 76ers had 47 wins. Do you know how much the second team had? 50. It was 3 games.
Yeah, but the way you guys were literally soaring when Joel Embiid was there, and then he got hurt and he went to a screeching halt. Let me look it up. Sixers record without Embiid 23-24. Perfect. Y'all were 16-27.
That's not plummeting though.
That's pretty. So if you take when he got hurt, which was that Warriors game, I remember it.
I remember it too, sadly.
So what was your record at that point in time?
I don't know. We were really good.
So let's just. I'm trying to think right now. Like, I'm trying to think. So
see, but the thing is though, we had that record, a bad record afterwards. But then Tyrese Maxey, he missed 12 games after that. So 12 of those games we even have Maxey. So take 12 of those losses off, be like 500.
Yeah, so I definitely feel that there's Sixers bias going on.
There's no Sixers bias.
Paolo Banchero was an all-star this year, dog.
So was Maxey.
No, Maxey was not. I don't think he was an all-star.
Maxey was an all-star. I got his autograph at the game.
Oh, he was, but
yes.
Again, but he's a 2 option. I can't say somebody who is a 2 option. Like, it's just like.
Was Klay Thompson in 2016 better than Kemba Walker?
Okay, but that's the thing. Kemba Walker's teams, they were losing, so it didn't matter.
They were in the playoffs. 2016, I believe they're in the playoffs.
Dude, you're comparing apples to oranges.
No, I'm not.
You're comparing apples to oranges. You're saying first of all, Kemba Walker was not playing with anybody on the level of Joel Embiid. So stop. I need you to stop. Kemba Walker. Who was Kemba Walker's best player during those times? I'll wait.
Yeah, but I'm not comparing.
Who was Kemba Walker's best player during those times?
I'm saying
Kemba Walker's best players during those times? I'll wait.
I'm saying
Kemba Walker
was Paolo Banchero.
Who was Kemba Walker's best player?
I'm saying Kemba Walker was Paolo Banchero.
That is not. Who was Kemba Walker's best player? That's
not what we're comparing, though. You're saying Paolo Banchero was the first option, right? I'm saying Kemba Walker was the first option.
But you're sitting here saying, "Oh, well, Klay Thompson was better than Kemba Walker." Yeah, but Kemba Walker, his teams didn't win. He wasn't playing with anybody. Who was he playing with?
But their team was in the playoffs.
Who was he playing with?
Who's Paolo playing with?
The my
All
point. That's my
players.
point. That's literally my point. Right there. He's not even playing with a top 30 player right now in the NBA, but yet they got to the playoffs and took the Cavs to 7 games and he balled out every single game. One player is playing with Tyrese Maxey, and I understand one player is playing with Joel Embiid, who you just said was a top 10 center of all time.
I don't understand how you're not seeing my comparison though.
No, because Kemba Walker was not playing with anybody, dude. Stop. Who was his best player? Can you
And
answer that?
neither is Paolo. I'm comparing Paolo to Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker was an all-star starter.
So let's just see this for a second.
It might have been 2016. It might have not been 2016. I don't know. It was whatever year Kemba Walker was really good.
I think they made the playoffs like what, once?
And so did the Magic.
No, but when Paolo was there, first of all, they made it in the bubble.
They did?
Yes.
Paolo was on the team in the bubble?
No, I'm just saying they made it in the bubble.
But Paolo wasn't on the team then.
And also, Paolo's in his second year.
Yeah,
going into his third. So that's like...
Yeah, exactly. 2016 Hornets lost in 7 to Miami Heat in their first playoff.
So
Kemba Walker.
So the Sixers were finished with 47 and 35.
Yeah.
So they had a record of what? So 16. So 47 minus 16 was at 31. So what they were?
I still don't understand how you're not seeing my comparison of Kemba Walker to Paolo. Like it's like literally like almost same situation. Just Kemba had like 2 or 3 more. Let's see, what year was he drafted?
Was it 11?
I guess it was 11. Yeah, I mean 5th-year player, and then to the 2nd-year player. But
that's
still.
So you guys were 31 and 9 when Joel Embiid went down.
Damn.
You guys, yeah,
Good shit.
And you won 16 more games.
Say that nigga's not an MVP.
You won 16 games after that. So you guys should have at least finished with the projection you were on. You guys should at least finish with what, 50 plus wins? Well over 50 plus wins.
You can't even say, bro. I'm not saying Tyrese Maxey's a top 10 player of all time.
I'm not. It's easy, but it's easy to put up his numbers and say, "Oh, look what he was doing. He's playing with who's all the attention going to in the playoffs? Is Joel Embiid? Yes. Okay. Who's all the attention going to in that Magic series? Paolo. It's not going to Franz. It's going to Paolo, and he still balled out. Is what I'm saying. So it's easy to put up those numbers when they're not. You're not the number one. So they're not worrying about shutting you down. They're worried about shutting Joel Embiid down. Paulo is a number one. He proved, hey, I'm a number one, and I can still hang, and I can still bring these. I can still, like, let me go see.
But this goes back to the Klay Thompson comparison. Klay Thompson wasn't guarded like that. They were guarding Curry. But it's still, Klay Thompson was still a great player and showed out.
And then to sit here and say like, oh well, John Morant is like, this is what I'm saying. The recency bias is so crazy. Tyrese Maxey has one good season, and that just completely null and voids John Morant's 2 seasons where the Grizzlies had 50 plus wins and he was top in MVP voting. And we're not gonna sit here and act like come on, bro. Like, come on. We need to stop. Tyrese Maxey has one good year, and now, like I said, we just completely forget all about John Morant and everything he was doing.
I'm not forgetting about him.
You just said Tyrese Maxey was better than John Morant.
It was a blind ranking, dude.
No, I just said, so what would you change about the list? And you said, oh, no, I would keep Tyrese Maxey at a job.
Yeah, I would keep it. They're on that same level.
Let's look at, oh, my God, look at this. Paulo Banchero, 38 points in game 1, 27 points in game 2, 39 in game 3. Game 4, he had 9. 31 and 14 in game 5. Game 6 had 21. Game 7, 24, 7, and 5. Wow. He's doing all as a number one. Wow.
And Maxey as a second option scored more.
Because he's playing with a top 10 center according to you.
Bruh. That's not 5. That's
all I'm saying.
5. It's because the dude's getting buckets.
because he's
You can't take him down because of what
playing
his
with
teammate
Joel.
is.
That's the same. It's the same. I've had this argument before. Jalen Brunson had a better season than Kyrie Irving. People are like, "Oh, nah, he didn't." I'm like, dude. One plays with Luka Doncic, the other plays with who was playing with Josh Hart and Dante DiVincenzo.
That
So
conversation is not even close. Like, who are you arguing that with? Because that's not true. Jalen
yeah,
Brunson had a better season than
Richard
Kyrie
Burke.
Irving. Oh, bro, we're not taking NBA takes from him.
No,
We're not taking any takes from him.
Richard is a
Bro, you see how he plays? Of course he's gonna say Kyrie Irving.
Richard is a Kyrie Glazer.
Come on,
He
bro.
loves Kyrie. Kyrie can do no wrong. But like, so and me personally, I think Vic's still at 2. I think Vic's still at 1. Paulo's still at 2. I would say
Paolo Banchero is better than John Morant. Because we're going to talk about recency bias. Oh. What about John Morant getting 50 wins? Oh. And then you're going to say, oh, Paolo Banchero number 2. Bruh. Come on, dog.
I mean, were you gonna let me finish or now?
You went quiet.
Because you interrupted me.
Bro, okay, keep going.
So I was gonna say Ja was probably at 3, but you can reverse those two. I think with the healthy Grizzlies team, John Morant is back, Zach Edey is there. You still got Vince Williams and GG Jackson. The Grizzlies are in for a really good season this year. So I'm very high on Ja. I can't forget what Ja did before all his stuff. I can't forget about look what he was doing like in 2022. You want to talk about somebody balling in the playoffs. Look what John Morant was doing in the 2022 playoffs. He was balling in that second round. He averaged 38 points before he got hurt. He was killing the Warriors, killing them. I can't take one Tyrese Maxey year and be like, man, he's all of a sudden better than John Morant. I would say Paolo, because I think in terms of who can be the better player, I think overall, Paolo could be the better player than John Morant. I think what I saw from Paolo, everything's pretty solid. I mean, he can, he's I think he's a pretty good 3-level scorer. I think, and just he's not really playing with anybody. Like I said, he's not even playing with the top 30 player. And that's not the poo-poo Franz Wagner. But I mean, he was really good in the playoffs. So I would probably say Paolo at 2, Ja at 3. Flip those two. You can either or. I would say Scotty was an all-star. He's kind of a do-it-all guy. Is Scotty Barnes better than Tyrese Maxey?
No way.
Let me think. It's just hard because one plays with Joel Embiid, dude.
Bro, that doesn't matter that much.
That does matter that
even
much.
Even when Joel Embiid was out, he still was going crazy.
So would the Raptors be better with or without with Tyrese Maxey, or would they be worse? Would they be better or would they be worse?
Honestly, bro, I don't even know that one because they kind of suck.
You're making my point. So he's playing on a sucky team. His team, you just said his team sucks, and he was an all-star. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
No, but thing is, I don't really know. I don't think.
Sucks. Yeah, one plays with Joel Embiid, and the other plays with Emmanuel Quickley and RJ Barrett. Wow.
What I was going to say is, I don't think anybody on this list besides Victor Wembanyama would really make the Raptors a good team, But I think, they would be better off with Tyrese Maxey because I would add him shooting. To be for real. A backcourt of Tyrese Maxey and RJ Barrett, I feel like I would like that better than with, what's his name? Scotty Barnes. The thing about Scotty Barnes is that, he's an all-around player, but he's not good, really. He's not, a top guy, at anything. You know what I mean?
He's solid.
And I know he's solid. That's Tyrese Maxey's an impeccable scorer.
Okay,
bro. It's not just because he plays with Joel Embiid.
It's easier to score and get your shots up and dominate the game when you're playing with, like you just said, an all-time great center.
Don't get me wrong. Yes, you are correct. It does get you better. But we're not going to just sit here and discredit what he does because he plays with somebody that good. He still is creating offense. He still is putting the ball in the bucket. And he still is getting a lot of attention from the defense. Watching those Knicks series, they didn't care about anybody else. You think they was guarding Tobias Harris? No. They were caring about Tyrese Maxey and caring about Joel Embiid. I saw them both get double teamed very often and getting shots up and making them.
So what was happening in Apollo?
Huh?
What was happening in Apollo?
I mean, yes, Paulo is getting double teamed as well.
Because he's the one.
Yes.
And yet, they still went 7 games. So why didn't the Sixers beat the Knicks in the playoffs?
Because it wasn't just one person's fault. You're not gonna sit there and say this is Tyrese Maxey's fault.
Oh, I'm not. I'm asking.
This is what you're saying.
No, I'm asking
what you're saying.
If you got Tyrese Maxey, who's better than John Morant, so better basically meaning he's an MVP caliber player because John Morant was an MVP caliber player. He was in MVP voting, and you got a top 10 center of all time. How did you lose in the first round?
Because
to a Julius Randle-less Knicks.
That makes them better, but it's like the combination of Joel Embiid got hurt that one game that screwed us over. Again.
So now we're making excuses, but keep going.
Oh, what am I supposed to say? What do you want me to say?
I'm just
they
saying
got the ball in the bucket more. Like what else?
Saying,
what can I say?
If you're basically
if we're talking about the context of the game and why we lost, that's one of the reasons.
And you guys lost in 6.
And what we could have done better was just have rebounding and better transition defense.
You guys lost in 6.
I understand that.
Wow. You guys lost in 6. You guys didn't even lose in 7. I lost in 6.
But
and
look,
I'm just saying, I don't believe that Tyrese Maxey off of one season is better than John Morant. I can't.
But you're not believing he's better than Paolo. I don't care. The John Morant thing, it's interchangeable because yes, John Morant had a very good seasons back in the day, but
back in the day was little.
He has
even when he came back though.
But when he came back though, that team was awful. It was only for a couple games. Like he just had to go out there and play ball.
He still said, "Hey, like even though I'm out and even though I'm still out of sight. I can still do this. Put up what 30 in a game winner in his first game back. I can still do this."
But look, those two, yes, I understand it, right? Tyrese is better than Paolo Banchero right now. If you were to tell me Paolo Banchero will be better in the future, it's possible. I mean, he plays for a shitty team, and that's on the up and coming. And also, he kind of has a LeBron type play style build, you know? So it makes sense why you would think that, and it's possible. But right now, Tyrese Maxey is contributing more to contribute to any other team if you added him to them instead of Paolo. Name me the top 5 contenders in the NBA right now.
Celtics.
You would rather have Maxey than Paolo for them.
What do you mean?
Who would fit better?
For the Celtics?
Who would make them better? Who would improve them?
That's not really fair to say because you have Tatum and you have Brown. That's not really
okay. Name another team.
The Bucks.
You would rather have Tyrese Maxey.
Let me think.
You think Paolo and
Tyrese Maxey and Giannis?
Paolo and Giannis and Brook Lopez is going to be a good trio right there.
That's pretty solid.
No, it's not going to be good. You know why? Because Dame's getting older. You would rather have Tyrese Maxey out there to contribute more.
Let me think. Another contender. The Nuggets.
Nuggets, you would rather have Tyrese Maxey.
All right, man.
Actually, yeah. That one's actually kind of a toss up because of how they play. I can see that going either way because Aaron Gordon is kind of getting up there. Now it would probably I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good one. I don't know.
Um, the Mavericks.
Mavericks. Um, I mean, I just think that would probably be Paolo just because they already do got like Kyrie and stuff. But even I kind of feel if they had Tyrese Maxey, Kyrie, and Luka, they could make that work. I'm not even gonna lie, they could make that work. Because I can't see Paolo in the corner, bruh, like just spotting up for them the whole time. You know what I mean? I don't see that working.
Timberwolves.
Timberwolves, yeah, that would definitely be Maxi. Definitely. Mike Conley getting older, definitely. And that shooting that he's added to that, yeah. Plus already got Cat and Rudy Gobert. Yeah, definitely.
Wow. Do you have anything else?
Nah, I don't. That's about it.
All right, guys. That's gonna do it for you today. Um, I'm
I don't just don't understand it.
I'm
A
appalled.
guy who's a first option should be scoring more, than a second option.
One plays with Franz Wagner. The other plays with Joel Embiid.
Exactly.
Of course, you're
Well, Embiid averages like 36. Tyrese Maxey still averages more than that guy.
So I'm talking to you guys now. I don't know
Like,
what I
what
don't.
are you talking about here?
So obviously the defense is going to look at the guy averaging 36 and not 18 for the Magic. Right, guys. Wouldn't that make sense? So you're so who's more valuable to the team, Tyrese Maxey or Paulo Banchero?
More valuable, yeah, it'd probably be Paolo. But that doesn't mean he's better.
It's just
That's like comparing. Let's see.
mind you
That's like
guys, the the Sixers
that's
were 31-9 before Joel Embiid went down.
that just shows how good Joel Embiid is. But
He's making my point. It's
no, it's
easy to do
not.
this. It's easy
No,
to
it's
do this.
not.
It's easy to do this when you're playing with an all-time great center. This guy just had Joel Embiid as a top 10 center already.
Look at the Olympics. Y'all saw Joel Embiid out there.
Yeah,
That didn't make it easier for everybody else to score.
because
Made it easier for Tyrese Maxey, I guess. But it's not easy for Curry. Okay, buddy.
you're talking about Stephen Curry. You're talking about Steph Curry. You're talking about Steph Curry.
Yeah,
I just want to let you know you're talking
and
about
he was struggling to score, right?
he was. I mean, that last game against France was
No. When they were playing Joel Embiid, they were starting him.
yeah.
It was hard for him to score.
It was hard for Steph to score.
Yeah, everybody
about-
scored. That's
what
what they
about-
all said.
what
And
about-
then they took Joel Embiid out.
What about KD? Was it hard for him to score?
He wasn't playing yet.
Oh, really?
When Joel Embiid was starting in the beginning,
so
was
Embiid was it hard for
What?
LeBron?
Well, no, it wasn't hard for him. But you would say he's the best player of all time, right? So, that's kind of different.
And you would say Joel Embiid is a top 10 center of all time currently right now, and you're basically yeah, guys,
Yeah,
we're done for the day.
He is. He is.
This guy didn't have Dwight Howard as a top 10 center of all time.
70 in a game.
So I'm a
Dwight
Joel.
Howard never dropped no 70.
So
Dwight Howard don't got no MVP.
So mind you guys, I'm a Joel Embiid supporter.
Hey,
But
a lot of people don't even have Dwight Howard making the Hall of Fame, which is crazy. But hey, I'm just saying what the people are saying.
I'm very disappointed in my co-host today, guys.
Dude,
I'm so sorry. I didn't.
I can't wait for next season where the Grizzlies don't make the playoffs. Paolo Banchero just has an average season again.
He had an average season. He was an all-star.
I'm trolling.
Yeah, so we're done today, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. And you guys let us know. Is Paulo better than Tyrese Maxey right now?
No.
Is Tyrese Maxey better than John Morant? You guys let us know. Because maybe I'm tripping. And
The little kids are going to be on John Morant. And my only reason for John Morant is because he hasn't been playing. Because if this was Kawhi, everyone like, oh, he hasn't been playing.
He has one injury-riddled season. He had one season where he got hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt, and then he got suspended. And it's like, okay, it's been like 2 years
that was
now.
1 year. That was 1 year.
It's been so long.
Kawhi is not an accurate comparison. Kawhi has a history of being hurt and missing loads of time in the regular season and the playoffs. Kawhi has missed seasons, plural. John Morant missed 1 year, basically 1 year, 1 full year where he was hurt,
I don't know.
and then he got hurt, unfortunately.
He's never even played over 70 games in a season.
Yet averaged 27. Averaged 38 in the playoffs against the Warriors.
Yeah, but he only played 57 games that season.
Yet averaged 38 against the Warriors.
Hey.
And guess who his second best player is? Desmond Bane. Is Desmond Bane a top 10 shooting guard all the time?
No. Whoa. That's not his second best player. Jaren Jackson Jr. won defensive.
I'm talking about offensive. I'm talking about offensively. Then yeah,
Okay.
Desmond Bane, but I mean, Jaren Jackson could stay on the court. I mean, damn, stay on the court, dog. I mean, that's why I'm glad they got Zach Edey now. He can stay on the freaking court. But
bro, they're not gonna play Zach Edey.
I don't know, man.
He's not getting burned. I want you to know that.
Nah, he'll get burned.
Coming off the bench for sure.
He'll get burned.
He's coming off the bench for his whole first season. Maybe in the playoffs that'll switch up depending on the matchup.
He'll have to play, especially in the West. He's gonna have to play. You got big men in the West. You're gonna have to play. He's gonna have to play. You got Jokic. You got Sabonis.
Bro, they're not gonna play a rookie against Joker.
Okay, but I'm saying he's gonna have to play to match up with, especially with Jaren Jackson and the foul trouble he gets into. He's gonna have to play. He might not start, but Zach Edey probably gets 20 minutes a game. The guy's 7'4".
20 minutes, I can see that.
He's gonna get 20 minutes. I'd say he's gonna average what? 10, he can average 10 and 8 or 8 and 8. 8 and 8. I mean, he's like I said, he's 7'4". He doesn't need to move laterally because you have Jaren. If you play Jaren Jackson at the 4, Jaren Jackson can shoot it, and he can guard more laterally and then Zach Edey can kind of just like roam the paint. And
dang, I guess they are gonna start him, low key.
Yeah, like who are you gonna? I mean, unless you want to. I mean, you can go. Ja.
This team sucks.
Ja,
this is a garbage roster. Not gonna lie.
Desmond Bane at the 3. What, you go GG or you go?
This is an absolutely terrible roster.
At the 4,
like, this team is not making the playoffs. I'm sorry to Q out there. They're not making the playoffs. Oh wait, yeah, Q. Yeah, he was the one who bet. Yeah, he won at the Grizzlies. Yeah, they're not making. The Grizzlies
are going to have a better record than the Lakers this year,
which is such a crazy take.
But we'll catch you guys next time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, man, we'll catch you on the next episode. Let us know in the comments who y'all think is better. We're out.